Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Precious and this is my Kindle Unlimited loan book haul. So these are some of the books that I've loaned from Kindle Unlimited. Now Kindle Unlimited is a monthly subscription where you can purchase or borrow up to 10 books a session. So this I would recommend to anybody who is an avid reader. If you read quite a lot, it would be more affordable or cost efficient for you if you're an avid reader, because you can just keep switching them up and switching them out whenever you're done with the book. And the great thing that I personally love about Kindle Unlimited, my libraries in South Africa and the libraries that I have here in the Middle East where I'm living now, they most likely have traditionally published authors and rarely have any indie authors. And I, ever since finding Kindle Unlimited, have mainly stuck to indie authors, and indie books have been my go-tos because I love them. So let's just go through some of the books that I have on loan on Kindle Unlimited. The first one that I have is Hes Assistant. This one I've already started reading. It is a paranormal romance. I am trying to branch out this year and read things that I have not really read before and wouldn't have picked up previously. So I'm trying to branch out a little bit, and I've rarely ever picked up any paranormal romance. So this time I tried to pick up something that is out of my comfort zone and just to explore a little bit more. So this book is about a young woman who is a human. She investigates corporate espionage, and she's found out a whole lot of information about a company that's basically the biggest company on the planet and making everything run. And she knows that they will harm her if they find out who she is and what she's found out about this country, about this company. So she tries to escape, and when she escapes, she needs to get off the planet. So she runs into this random HR, this is kind of weird, HR business, applies for a job, gets the job, and she's like, listen, I don't care what job it is, as long as it's gonna get me off the planet as soon as possible. I need to be out of here, please help me. So she gets the job and she's transported to this planet. It's called Tyrannos, and it is basically like hell. It basically is hell because it is, and the creatures that live on there look like devils. So she gets the fright of her life when she first gets there. So this is going to be a single parent paranormal romance, also with a curvy figure, fully figured character or heroine. I love it. I think it's gonna be hilarious. I'm only 20% into it, but I'm already loving it, and it's by Michelle Mills. The next one that I picked up is something that I don't know if I want to start the series from the beginning or read the first book again. I'm just gonna jump in. This is book 2 in the Air Awakens series by Elise Kova. I read the Air Awakens quite a while ago, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, but I still sort of kind of remember what happened. We have a librarian young woman who finds that she has magical powers. She is attracted to one prince in this kingdom. There's two. There's the dark one and there's the nice one, and the one with the smile, but she has dealings with the darker one. So that's what I remember. I don't know if that's enough to take me to the second book, and the second book is called Fire and Falling. So Elise Culver's book 2 in the Air Awakens series. I am debating. I want to pick it up. I don't know why I didn't finish this series. First of all, I never finished the series, so that's a reason. And second of all, I think I forgot about it, which is more likely. The next book that I borrowed from Kindle is Prince Never by Juno Hart. I love portal fantasies. I love when people find themselves in another realm, aka Kingdom, which was one of my favorite animes, and this sort of has that similar vibe. So this is about a fae prince and a waitress. That's all I know. That's all I needed to know. I'm excited, and I love when regular people and royalty get together, and he happens to be Faye and she happens to just be a waitress in a regular job, regular stuff. This is what I live for. This is what I live for. The next one that I got is by Ella Good. Now, Ella Good is a hit or miss author by me. It's either I will love whatever book that I pick up by her, or I will get to page 2 and be like, nah. So this one is called Make Me a Match by Ella Good. It's about a history teacher who is from a very wealthy to-do family, and a young girl or heroine who's just found out that she has wealthy relatives, and they sort of get into this matchmaking competition and basically their parents or grandparents try to set them up. That's a bit of knowledge that I have about it. I'm really excited because I love matchmaking as well, when people are put together and they don't really, because it's awkward, let's be honest, it's awkward. So that might be good. I love the cover. It was sort of cute. It had like wedding type-esque shoes on the cover. Love that. The next one that I'd like to pick, that I loaned, I need to like get it together. The next one that I borrowed from Kindle Unlimited is Bamba Honor by Kimora Chronicles. Now, I've been picking at her series randomly, and this is another one. We met Luca in Twisted Emotion. We met Luca in Twisted Emotion, and we also met Luca in Sweet Temptation. And now when I see his story, this is the story of Luca, who is the capo of the New York outfit, and Aria. We've seen them throughout the series as this like strong couple. And Luca's he's a capo. He's a head of an organization, a mafia organization, so he's not like the sweetest gentle person. So I'd like to see him getting into a relationship and falling in love. Yes. And in the same vein, I also have or borrowed Twisted Pride by Kimora Chronicles, which is book 1 in the Kimora Chronicles? No idea, because I've just been picking randomly. And this follows Remo. We met him in Twisted Emotions. He's like this alpha bossy capo of the Kimoras, and he's also Nino's brother. This is his romance. He gets this bright idea to kidnap his rivals, because like the Kimoras and the outfits are clashing, and he has this bright idea that he's gonna steal the girl from the outfit. She's supposed to marry somebody from the outfit to try to upset them and create pandemonium. Remo is crazy. Remo is like, I'm ready for him to fall to his knees in love with some chick and I hope she gives him a hard time. So I'm ready for that. The next one that I got is The Sweetest Oblivion. This is also another mafia romance, but this is a little bit of a twist. Usually mafia romances, they are arranged marriages that happen for alliance purposes, strengthening relation purposes, whatever. Here, the hero falls in love with the woman that his brother is supposed to get married to. Hey, it's messy. And I'm here for the messiness. This hasn't had a lot of good reviews, but it's been mixed to be honest. But I'm here for the people's messy lives. Watching it from my boring life is always going to be a good time. Then we have Rejected by Jamin Eve. This is also paranormal romance. Is a shifter romance. I don't read a lot of these. I stick to the billionaire romances, but now, you get tired of that. You do get tired of that. So this is a shifter romance. It's called Rejected because somebody gets rejected and then somebody gets a glow up and comes back to show them who actually I don't know if it's the hero heroine. They glow up, they come back into their coven, cove, whatever, and try to get with the alpha of this pack. Doesn't go well. Doesn't go well. Instead, they bring in the Dark Lord. This is what I know. I'm not sure if this is exactly what's going to happen, but this sounds really interesting. It's putting a spin on, you know, getting the guy. You don't get the guy, but you get Satan. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not well versed in the paranormal romance genre section life. So yeah. Hey, next one that I borrowed, The Professional by Kresley Cole. Continuing in my Mafia. I don't know what I'm doing with the Mafia books, but I'm loving them. So continuing in my exploration in the Mafia world. Kresley Cole's Professional. I heard it on More with Mary's YouTube video. She loves it, so I think I'm going to love it. This is a bodyguard romance about a girl who has interest in her bodyguard, but they can't be together. So it's like, is it gonna be pining? Is it gonna be sneaking around? Like, meshy, as Callie Stamps would say. It's super meshy, and yeah, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. The final book that I borrowed, because single parent romances are my weakness, it's called Nanny and the Boss. The title tells us all what this book is going to be about, and I'm hoping it's going to be similar to Mr. Masters, because Mr. Masters, I love that book. Julian Masters was like insane, and he was a judge. Like, I'm looking at judges in those robes, and I'm like, but I haven't seen a Julian Masters. Anyway, so Nanny and the Boss is a single parent nanny romance. I'm sure it's going to be really good. Well, I hope it's going to be really good, because this month I've DNF'd so many books. It's not even funny, because nothing's been like catching me. I don't know if it's me and my mood, but nothing has been, yeah, keeping my interest. So good luck to me in that endeavor, because I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with me, but his Human Assistant is really funny. I'm enjoying that, and yeah, I'll let you know at the end of the month whether what I've read from this, or maybe I swap them out and change it for something else, because that's the beauty of Kindle Unlimited. If you're not interested in this, you just return it, look around once again in your suggested, or you shop once again and find something under Kindle Unlimited. You're not stuck with it until the due date or whatnot, but yeah, you could just swap it out when you're not interested, and it's as simple as that. I hope you enjoyed my Kindle Unlimited loan haul, book exploration, I don't know, and tell me, what is a book or an author that you were introduced to on Kindle Unlimited? Because I was introduced to quite a few that I don't think I would have known they existed ever. People like Cora Riley, people like Penelope Douglas, authors like Jenica Snow. I love her novellas, but they're always really good, and they have alphas, like cinnamon roll alphas, like, you know, Jenica. So people I would have never come across. Elise Cover, I'd have never known she existed, because like in my library, they usually just focus on traditionally published authors and don't really have sections for indie authors or bookstores with indie author books. So that's the main reason why I love Kindle Unlimited, because it's like opened my world. It's opened my world. And even if you're not interested in romance, with Kindle Unlimited, you also have the pleasure of finding, you know, there's traditional books that will go on Kindle Unlimited sales. Harry Potter was on Kindle Unlimited recently, so was A Way of Kings. You know, it's just, it opens up your world, and it's I love it. It's cost effective, it's digital, and sometimes they have like a link with Audible. You pay a little bit more and you can get the audiobook with it. So like, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Thank you for watching. This is Precious with Precious Reads, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.